Good day everyone. Our experiment is about the formation of rust materials in different conditions. First, we prepare all plastic bottles and next is fill different kinds of liquid. Then we put a mix. So let's proceed to our observation. The presence of rust in the materials. In our observation, in the first day, in letter A, there's a small amount of rust. In letter B, there is no sign of rust. In letter C, there's a small amount of rust also. So, in the second day, in letter A, there's a little bit more of rust, and in letter B, there is no changes. And in letter C, there's a little bit of rust. And in the third day, in letter A, the iron nails were really rusted. And in letter B, there is no changes. And in letter C, the iron nails got rustier.
First day, nothing changes. Second day, carbonated drink started to have color. Vinegar started to be transparent. And calamansi juice started bubbling. Third and last day. The nails. There are no rust in the nails.
So good day. In our observation in our experiment, we conclude that when a metal is being in contact with a pure water, it easily becomes rusty in a few hours. When a nail is exposed in solution of water and salt, nothing happened with nails. And in a mixture of water and oil, the nails got a little amount of rust. And in the exposure of nails in carbonated drink, the color of the carbonated drink changed, but the nails does not have any rust as well as in the exposure of nails. In calamansi and vinegar, there is no sign of rust. The rust in metals only occurs depending on the solution or kind of liquid that interacts with it. In the experiment, the rust only occurs in the interaction of water, in nail and water, oil and vinegar.
Okay, let's go in the result. In the result, all the nails don't have the same reaction or changes even we put them all in the liquid at the same time. But the liquid is different like water, salt with water, cooking oil with water, carbonated drinks, vinegar, and the calamansi juice. In day 1, the nail in the water have small amount of rust, but there is no sign of rust in salt and water. In cooking oil with water, there is small amount of rust, but there is more rust in A, which is the water. The carbonated drinks is no changes, also the calamansi juice and vinegar. In day 2, we observe in the nail that there is a little bit more of rust. While the salt and water, also there is no changes or there is no rust. In cooking oil with water, there is a little bit of rust. While the carbonated drinks, there is no rust in the nails but the Sprite change color. Also the vinegar, there is also no rust in the nail but the vinegar being transparent. And the last is calamansi juice. There is no rust in the nail, but the calamansi juice make bubbles. In the day 3, there's a lot of changes of rust to the nail in the water and the water with cooking oil. There is a lot of changes in the day 3, but the salt with water, carbonated drinks, vinegar, and calamansi juice, the nail don't have any rust or changes.